All right, there it is. There it is. All right, guys. So welcome to the Power Up and the Market Update. I'm going to have to do it on my cell phone. I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to do it from my cell phone. So welcome to the call. It is July 3rd, 2023. I'm very excited today because I have a special conversation from all of you. And, I'm going to dive right into it. So we started off 4.5 years ago. We're at over 2,200 agents strong. And we are just getting started up. So let's go to the next slide, Terry. All right. And this is our vision. Our vision is to become a global leader in the real estate industry by partnering with the most productive, innovative leaders. And we're dedicated to driving growth and success for our agents and teams by providing exceptional service for our clients. Let's grow. Next slide. All right. Now we're going to go into the goal. As you guys already know, every single week, every single day, you guys should be reading your goals. So our goal as a company is to serve 21,000 families, to do over 10 billion in production, and to grow our agent count to over 10,000 agents all over the world. So make sure you guys have your goals written out and you guys have that clearly stated and you guys are reading it twice a day, because I think that the more that you read your goals, the faster that you can get to your goals. So our trainings, and Terry is going to drop it into the chat here. She should have already emailed you something, you guys, because I got it too. I got it over the weekend. So the 7 powerful trainings that we're doing for you guys is, it's all around productivity, lead generation, skill building, content creation. And, we have Mo and Maria that do over 100 transactions out in Bakersfield. They're going to be doing a training. It's all skill building, right? So if you guys are looking to develop your skills, that training is done from Monday through Thursday. We also have, the Content Creator Mastermind. We have the Showcase Follow-Up. We have the Power Up. We have the Dream Chasers call. So there's a lot of really good stuff that is happening daily. So make sure that you guys are tuning in, plugging in to all these conversations. And today, officially, I'm going to be rolling out a new program that I'm very, very excited about. So you guys are going to hear about this shortly. So let's go to the next slide, Terry. Let's go. Awesome. So the 6-figure blueprint, we're officially on week number 10. If you guys did miss any of the weeks before then, because this program has absolutely been on fire. We've shared about open houses. We've shared about prospecting, SOPs, social media, systems. I mean, like, this thing has been so fire. So this week at 12 o'clock, go ahead and tune in. We have a very, very special guest that is going to be sharing for week 10. So make sure you guys sign in for the 6-figure blueprint. This is a free program, by the way. So make sure you guys show up to this as well.
I'm gonna read out your.
Let's go ahead and if you guys are, I think I hear a couple of people in the background there. So let's go ahead and mute ourselves in the background, please. But so we have a powerful speaker, Mr. Felix Hung is going to be doing an EXP Showcase follow-up. So for those of you that we're at the EXP Showcase, you guys knew how powerful that was. So we only had each one of the speakers only had about 15 minutes. So unfortunately, they didn't have an opportunity to really go deep into what they wanted to share. So what we did is that we all came together and said, like, you know what, why don't we just get everybody that spoke on that stage and actually do a follow-up series and, give them an entire hour to really be able to break up everything. So Felix Hung, if you guys know Felix, this guy's amazing. Make sure you guys tune into the Showcase follow-up. This is going to happen this Wednesday at 2 o'clock. I'm so excited for you guys to hear from Felix. He's an amazing coach. Make sure that you guys tune into this. It's at 2 o'clock this Wednesday. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide, Ms. Terry. And this is the weekly market update. So this is what happened, guys, in the last 7 days, right? Not in the last 30 days, not in the last 60 days, in the last 7 days. This is what happened in the market. So actives in LA, we had 993, 315 actives in Orange County, 464 actives in San Bernardino, 579 in Riverside, and 502 in San Diego. Those are the active listings in the last 7 days, by the way. So that's all of the inventory that's been signed. And look at what went under contract: 1,100 in LA, 499 in Orange County, 414 in San Bernardino, 569 in Riverside, and 591 in San Diego. So if you guys see, the pendings are higher than the active, so that means that prices are still going up, right? We're going to be always looking at the indicator, active to pending ratio. There's more pendings going into escrow, so that means that prices are going up. You can't go into these offers and try to lowball people right now, or go in at asking price. Guys, you guys are going to need to get aggressive, and the rates haven't even dipped. Imagine what's going to happen when the rates dip again, guys. So make sure you guys get your clients under contract now. Tell them they have a unique opportunity to get offers accepted right now. They're not going to have to go in 100,000, even though I have heard of people now starting to do that again. So make sure you guys get in tune with them. But look at the close volume in the last 7 days. 1.5 million, 1.5 billion in closings. I messed up. 1.5 billion in LA. 907 million in Orange County, 295 million in San Bernardino, 506 million in Riverside, and a whopping $597 million in San Diego, guys. So what does that tell you? The market is that's over that's like 3.7 billion in production in the last 7 days. So what you guys should be asking yourself, how much of this volume do I want for me? Right? That's the question you should ask yourself. You should also be doing something like this for your local market, by the way. I want you guys to actually do a video and keep your clients up to date with what's happening in your marketplace. This is a really good piece of content to do on social media, to send them out via email, to send it out via text, but make sure you guys are keeping your clients up to date. But that's a lot of business right there. So let's go to the next slide, Ms. Terry. Expireds, we had 743 homes expire off the market, right? So if you guys are also looking, where do I get listings? This is a really good strategy. Expireds for sale by owners, calling neighborhoods. 743 people didn't sell. We just had 3.7 billion sold in the last 7 days, and these 743 homes didn't sell. So what does that tell you? You guys should reach out to them via phone. You should knock on their door. You guys should get connected with each one of these homeowners, because this is a unique opportunity for you to capture them and also give them the data, because it's most likely a pricing situation, right? A lot of people that didn't sell, most of the time, it's going to be a pricing situation. So what I would do is I would call them up and say, hey, I got a great program for you. I can guarantee you that I can help you to get this property sold in 7 days, or I'll sell it for free. Make a bold statement, right? Because they're getting called by 50, 60, 100 people, guys. So you guys got to have a unique value proposition to get the appointment and get face-to-face with customers as quickly as possible. Next slide, please.
Right here.
So on the next slide, we have the EXP stock. So this is what happened in as far as the stock with our company. We're at $18.44 a share. So congratulations to all you shareholders. Our company is extremely valuable and super excited, right? You guys should have all gotten some emails, right? Especially if you guys are closing transactions, if you sponsor some agents. The company is sending out awards every single month. I love getting those emails, it's saying, hey, you just got a free stock award. You just got a free stock award. So I absolutely love that. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Let's go ahead and go to the next slide, please. And this is what happened in EXP news, by the way. This is huge news. So pay attention to this, right? If you guys know independent brokers out there that have at least 50 agents and do 100 million in production, this is a very big opportunity for you to go ahead and help an independent broker in the marketplace, for them to make the move to EXP through this new Boost program. So I don't want you guys to get into so many details with, if you know somebody like this, please talk to them about this new program and get them on a call with me, and I will help you to explain the process. This is a very unique program, because never in the 14 years that EXP has been around, never have we offered any sort of special incentives, financial incentives, and they do need to qualify, by the way. So this is not a guarantee, but if you know anybody with 50 agents and do 100 million in production, this new Boost program can help them to make the move to the company, and also make it easier for them by offering them financial incentives. So This new boost program is absolutely a game changer. If you have any question, if you know somebody like this, please feel free to reach out, send me a text, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you about it or anyone else that you may know. Let's go to the next slide, Ms. Terry. Also, this program with revenue share, there's a new accelerator program, which is game changer as well, guys. In the past, in order for you to maximize all 7 levels with our revenue share program, you needed to sponsor 40 agents to the company in order to actually get paid all the way to level number 7. So what the company just did, again, this is game changer. What the company just did is that they reduced it to 30 agents. So if you sponsor 30 agents, you automatically have all 7 levels unlocked. If you're not focusing on revenue share, you're like, what is this? What does this have to do with me? Well, this is conversations for those that are interested in revenue share. And if you haven't done anything with revenue share and you want to learn more about it, I have trainings specifically on that subject every Friday at 10 o'clock. So make sure that you guys go to that. It's a leadership training that I do on a weekly basis. But I just wanted to make you guys aware that you now, with 30 FLQAs, you could maximize all 7 levels of the system. So game changer. So I just wanted to share with you guys that as EXP news. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide, Ms. Terry. Next slide, please. We're now going to talk about the EXP training. So this is state specific. Every single state around the US and international has broker meetings. So these are the trainings that are coming up for the week. This has also been sent out to you via newsletter. This is really good for you guys to focus on everything contractually, any sort of updates, any contract updates. This would be an opportunity for you guys to do that. So let's go to the next slide, please. And this is also trainings that our sponsors, Rick and Casey, are hosting. You guys should have all received this as well. But Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, we're going to have some very special trainings. If you're interested in building a team, if you want to learn about best practices, you want to join the mastery coaching program that Rick provides, or systems with Selena. If you guys have never heard Selena and what she does as far as training agents, you guys are missing out. So make sure you guys go to these classes if you want to grow your business, grow your teams, or systemize your business. Really powerful stuff. The Zoom link is there and also found on our website, letsgrowmovement.com, under the calendar section. Let's go to the next page, please. So now we're going to go into an escrow update with Ms. Daisy Murillo with Centerstone Escrow. So Daisy, thank you so much for being on. Truly appreciate you. And what do you got for us today?
Good morning, everyone. Happy July 3rd, new month, new week with new opportunities and new blessings. So today I wanted to touch on the subject of what is the benefit of having an escrow rep on your team as far as for lenders and realtors and basically just anyone in the real estate industry. So yes, of course, Centerstone has escrow officers that are constantly working hands-on on your guys' files throughout the day, even on weekends sometimes if need to be. But we also have escrow reps like myself to go out and support you guys out on the field, which is door knocking, which I have touched back on, I think it was last week. Any events that you guys are wanting to throw, home buyer seminars, if you guys are going with another one that we do, flyers, I touch on that as well. So just to be there out on the field to genuinely support you guys at open houses, we're able to check people in, we can like walk people around, anything that you guys need on the field wise, that's what we're here for. So if you guys do have an event coming up and you guys are looking for a sponsor, you guys need assistance, coordinating, planning, getting the little details, in place, definitely give me a call. I know that we are on a time crunch, so that's kind of all that I have for you guys today. But thank you so much, Leo, for always having me, and make it a great week, guys. I know tomorrow is the 4th of July, so stay safe, have fun. And if you guys need anything tomorrow, I will be working. So I'm here for you guys.
Awesome, Daisy. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate everything you do for all of our agents. And we're now going to be moving on to the next conversation. Guys, you guys have all heard me talk about this in the past, but I'm going to reshare it because I'm going to create something that I've never done for the month of July, which I think it's going to be game changer for your business, your productivity, and your efficiency. My intention, guys, is that you all focus 100% on growing your production. You guys are going all in. And what I found is that the 2-10-40 model for me and my business, this is something that I've used for years. And let me break down the 2-10-40 model, by the way. The 2-10-40 model is 2 appointments a day, 10 appointments a week, 40 appointments a month. And I'm going to say it again, 2 appointments a day, 10 appointments a week, 40 appointments a month. So the design of it is to have you guys be laser focused on the most important thing. In the past, right? I mean, this is actually not even in the past. This is all the time. As real estate agents, we wear so many different hats. We are marketing directors, we're listing agents, we're buyers agents, you know, we're counselors at times, you know, we're doing open houses, we're door knocking, we're calling expires. We're doing a lot of different jobs. So because of all of the different things that we have to do as real estate professionals, what I love about the 2-10-40 model is that it keeps you laser focused. No matter what happens every single day, no matter how many directions you get pulled in, when you have the 2-10-40 at like the core of what you're doing, this gives you the ability to stay focused on the most important thing. Because wouldn't it be like if you guys actually this month, if you were able to do 40 appointments, would that change your business, right? Would that change a couple of you guys' business, right? I see a couple of you nodding your heads, right? It would change your business, right? So the number one thing that we got to focus on, it's kind of like oxygen for our lungs, right? Oxygen is required for us to be alive. Appointments are required for you to stay in the business. So the first indicator of an escrow is an appointment. So I want us to focus on what we can control every single day, because as we already saw in the market update, is there business out there, guys? 100%. 3.7 billion in the last 7 days. So there is plenty of business. There's plenty of homes being on the market, going under contract. You know, they're moving quickly. So there's not a question if there's business. The question is, how much of the business are you going to get? And my intention and my focus is that you guys focus on that small thing, 2 appointments. And it's a small and it sounds simple. And also, I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed of like, well, where am I going to get it? Guys, you guys can just pick up the phone and call people, like literally, right? I did a video about this yesterday and I talked about getting 5 names and numbers. You can literally reach out to every single person you have in your sphere of influence and ask them for 5 names and numbers and just say, hey, I just wanted to reach out to you. This is a business conversation. My intention is to serve as many families as possible this year. We have great opportunities. Do you know anybody that should be buying, selling, or invested? The main thing you want to focus on is the word should, right? Because most people are going to tell you, no, I don't know anybody. But do you know anybody that should be buying, selling, or investing? When you have that reframe, people are going to think about it differently. And that's an easy way for you to expand your referral, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, you know what, Eric just gave me your phone number and I wanted to connect with you because you mentioned that you might be interested in buying, selling, or investing in real estate. And then what you're going to do with that next person is that you're going to ask them for 5 names and numbers after the fact that you added value to them, right? But you just want to keep creating conversation. That's an easy one. Open houses, guys, also another, you could do 2 to 3 open houses a week. That's a no-brainer. You can get 2 appointments from there, right? Door knocking, cold calling, expires, for sale by owners, circle prospecting. There's a lot of different things you could do. Doing videos on social media, right? So again, I don't care how you get the appointments, but I want your obsession to be on getting 2 appointments a day, 10 appointments a week, 40 appointments a month. Let's go to the next slide, Terry. And I actually broke it down for you guys. I just want you guys to see what the potential is, okay? Look at this, but check this out. If you guys actually accomplish this 40 appointments, right? And you guys only convert 10%. I'm saying that you guys are setting up 40 appointments and you guys are converting 4 of those going under contract. The average price, right? Because I did it, $600,000 to $1 million is like kind of like the average. So I took the average of those 2 prices. So the average home on the market right now is $800,000. The average commission is 2.25. So what does that mean? That every single transaction that you guys do, guys, right? Is if you guys do 4 transactions a month, that's $72,000.
That's an $18,000 average commission. So if you want to make $72,000 a month, I encourage you guys to do the 2-10-40 model, right? And let's just pretend that you guys don't even do that. Like, let's just say, you know what, you do half of that. You know what, I didn't convert my 4. I only converted 2 a month. 2 a month, that's still $36,000 a year, or $36,000 a month for you guys. 36,000. So with $36,000 a month consistently coming into your bank account, or in addition, right? If you're already selling a house or 2, congratulations. What if you could add an additional 2 to 4 transactions to your business? Would this be like a model or a structure you would be interested in incorporating in your business? Because, you know, guys, I can go back in time a little bit. I had to sell 22 homes in 1 month to make $130,000. You guys can sell 8 homes a month and make over 100,000 right now. The prices that we have, guys, are incredible. My average price when I was in the business and when I was full-time in escrow, I was like 250 to 300,000. Right now, it's almost triple that. So you guys don't have to do as much, and you guys can get the same income, right? So I want to build the case that the 2-10-40 model is the solution if you want to make, you know, $864,000 a year. If you guys executed that, if you guys did 2 appointments a day, 10 appointments a week, 40 appointments a month, and you closed 4 a month, that's $864,000 of income. And again, if you do half of that, that's $432,000. And let's just say, again, worst case scenario, you guys don't even do half of that. You do a quarter of that. That's still 200,000 plus added to your bottom line a year. Can you all do this? 100%. What is it going to take? Accountability. It's going to take accountability. It's going to be you being honest with yourself and saying, you know what? I'm going to focus on the most important thing, and I'm going to be setting up appointments every single day. And I'm doing something special for the month of July, guys. I am going to be opening up my calendar at 4 o'clock. Let's go to the next slide, Miss Terry. I'm going to be opening up my calendar, and I'm going to be doing an accountability group call at 4 o'clock, Monday through Friday. So for 15 minutes at 4 o'clock, what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on basically, hey, we said we were going to do 2 appointments today. Did we do the 2 appointments? Did you not do it? Okay, cool. You didn't do it. So you got the rest of the day to get your 2 appointments. I strategically did it at 4 o'clock because if by 4 o'clock you haven't had the 2 appointments, I want you guys to remind yourselves and say, you know what? I haven't set my 4 appointments. I'm going to revamp myself and I'm going to get my 2 appointments every single day. So accountability. Without accountability, guys, you guys are not going to do this, because one of my mentors says this all the time. It's easier to forget than it is to remember. It's easier to forget than it is to remember. I want you guys to remember daily for the entire month of July that 2 appointments a day is going to fundamentally shift your business. So I'm making this accountability group Monday through Friday at 4 o'clock for 15 minutes. All you're going to do is tune in and say, hi, my name is Leo, and I got my 2 appointments. And I got one from Instagram and one from cold calling, or one from door knocking and one from an open house, or one from a past client. You're just going to share your 2 appointments for accountability purposes. Or you're going to show up and you say, hey, my name is Leo. I have not done my 2 appointments, but I'm recommitting that I'm going to get them done before the end of the day, right? That's what's going to be the call. It's going to be a short call for 15 minutes. And all we're focusing on is that 2-10-40 model, because this is what, I mean, I've been talking about the 2-10-40 model for a while. And I know that the one piece that's missing is the accountability. So would you guys be open and committed to adding an additional $800,000 to your business this year by showing up to this conversation? It's free. It's Monday through Friday, 4 o'clock for 15 minutes. It's going to be on the same Zoom, letsgrowzoom.com. If you also want to get a calendar reminder, right? If you guys want it to be added to your calendar, make sure you email Terry at admin@letsgrowmovement.com. So Andre said yes. So we got one of you guys that's committed to making $800,000 this year. Okay, Limaidi, she said yes. We got 2 people. Okay, we got Kiana, 3 people that are committed. Okay, cool. 3 people that are committed to making 100K. Vero, 300. There we go. Bea, Mario, let's go. Who else is in? Who else is in? I want to see who else is in. Tanya, Adriana, let's go. Who else is in? Anybody else that's committed to making $800,000 this year? Right? Aylin, Eric, let's go. Let's go. All right. So guys, Nicole, boom, let's go. Yes. Awesome. So guys, this is the number one thing I am telling you every single time. Tammy, let's go. Every single time. An iPhone, I see, let's get it. Let's go. Guys, 2 appointments a day, 10 appointments a week, 40 appointments a month. By the way, this applies to you if you're focusing on production or you're focusing on attraction. It focuses on you becoming productive, okay? This is exactly what the focus is on. So Monday through Friday, 4 o'clock for 15 minutes, we're just gonna hop on and say, I did it or I didn't do it, and I'm gonna get it done, okay? So for those of you that said yes, thank you so much for being a yes. You showing up is gonna really show me that you're committed to this thing, okay? Because I'm telling you, you guys, a bunch of you are saying yes, which I truly appreciate, and I believe that you guys have the best intentions. But I wanna make sure that you guys are accountable, okay? This is why I'm making this space available at 4 o'clock for you guys. 15 minutes. Okay, can you guys promise me you guys are going to focus on just that one thing? I know there's a lot of noise. I know there's a lot of distractions. I know there's so many things you could focus on, but I want you guys to have blinders on. For the month of July, I'm setting up 2 appointments a day, 2 appointments a day, 2 appointments a day, 2 appointments a day, 2 appointments a day. I want you to bring that rigor. I want you to bring that intensity. I want you to bring that mindset every single day. Okay, so there we go. So make sure you guys save that and send an email to Terry if you guys want to be added on to that. I'm also going to be doing an official video and I'm going to roll it out to everybody in the organization. So I expect to see all of you guys on there. So let's go to the next slide, Miss Terry. So this is a book that I summarized last week, which I'm going to share about again because this was actually 2 weeks ago. But I like this book. It's called Eat That Frog. And this is like 21 great ways to stop procrastination. Why do I share this book again? Because I think it goes in alignment with the 2-10-40. The 2-10-40 program, by the way, guys, by the time it's 11, 12 o'clock, my 2 appointments are done for the day, right? And I'm going to be playing the game with you guys, by the way. By the time I get to 4 o'clock, I'm going to have my 2 appointments. So what the methodology of this book tells you is that you want to do the more difficult things in the morning. Because, you know, I get this question asked a lot. Well, when should I prospect? You know, I think you got to get it out of the way in the morning before you get pulled into so many different directions, before you get invited somewhere, before you go to a showing appointment, before you go to a listing appointment, before you go to your kid's soccer practice, before you get pulled into so many different directions, guys, do it in the morning if you really want to have this thing be sustainable. So you got to identify the most important task, which we just identified, it's appointments. So we want to do the appointments in the morning, right? So you want to set a clear goal, practice the 80-20 rule, right? The 80-20 rule suggests that 20% of your activities, which is appointments, it's going to account for 80% of your results, right? So this book is really powerful. Eliminate distractions. That's another big one. That's why I also, again, 2-10-40, develop effective time management. Use the power of deadlines. That's why I also wanted to just make it for the month of July. I wanted us to focus on the next 30 days. I want these next 30 days to be fundamentally like the most important 30 days of your life. That if you said, you know what, these next 30 days, I'm going all in. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to apply. I'm going to get myself out of the way. And I'm going to do what Leo says. Also, break tasks into smaller pieces, 2 appointments, right? 2 appointments, honestly, sounds very easy and tangible versus me focusing on 40, right? If you focus on 40 appointments, you're like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. But if you focus that daily thing, it's a lot easier. Maintain focus and discipline. So that's, if you guys want to read this book, it's a very powerful book. So I just wanted to summarize these principles. Eat That Frog. It's a small read. Let's go to the next slide, Ms. Terry. So your focus, which I already talked to you guys about, you guys is 2 appointments a day. That's it. I want you guys to forget everything else on here. Just 2 appointments a day. Let's go to the next slide, please. What will you create this week, right? In addition to your 2 appointments a day and 10 appointments this week, how many listings are you going to sign? How many open escrows? How many closings? How many agents will you attract to EXP? Make it a clear goal that you guys have. Write it down By the way, you guys should have already had this stuff planned out during the weekend. I planned out my entire week on Sunday, but if you didn't, this is a reminder that you should be doing this. Next slide, please. So who I am is the possibility of being resourceful and energetic, right? I am going to be resourceful. I'm going to be energetic this week. Those are the 2 words that I'm picking for myself. Pick 2 words for yourself that resonate with you, right? Are you going to be excited? Are you going to be energetic? Are you going to be enthusiastic? Are you going to be committed? Are you going to be accountable, right? Pick 2 words that are aligned with you, because I really believe this. Words create world. All right, so let's go to the next slide, please. And that's it. That's it, guys. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you for those of you that committed to the 2-10-40 model, I will see you guys at 4 o'clock. So I will see you guys today, right, with your 2 appointments. Tomorrow, 4th of July, most of you are probably going to be out partying. We ain't going to do it tomorrow, but right. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll get back on the bandwagon, 2-10-40. Make sure you send an email to Terry so she can get you on that calendar. But thank you all so much for your attention, for your time. God bless each and every single one of you. Let's have a great week, and I'll see you guys at 4 o'clock today. Peace.
Thank you, Leo. Have a great 4th of July, everyone.
Thank you, Leo. Happy holidays.
Thank you, Leo.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.